Okay, I'm at the youth hostel at Kendal now, and yeah, it's been an interesting day. The first sort of 65 miles went fine, but the last sort of 15 were a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I had a puncture at around Lancaster, and in the rear wheel this time, and that tyre is a lot more difficult to get on and off. So I had this puncture. Pumped the tube up to test it, and then realised there was a second hole. Pumped the tube up again, only to realise the valve stem had started to peel away. It wasn't actually leaking, so I put it back in the tube, back in the tyre, re-inflated it and rode off. Although it wouldn't quite inflate properly, I could only get probably 30 psi out of it, and on a road tyre that's practically flat. So I rode the last 15 to 20 miles on a tyre that was, you know, practically flat next to Eustace, and certainly dragging an awful lot. That amalgamated with the fact that today has been hideously wet, from the point of, I don't know, I think Preston onwards. It's just been chucking down with rain all day. On the plus side, I passed the halfway mark today. I think I'm on 506 miles now. And yeah, and a few things I forgot to mention on the last sort of bulletin I sort of made. My ankle even is still playing up a little bit. And my knee pain has gone away now, so that's fine. But my left ankle is still twinging a little bit, but not as badly. So I think it might be clearing up, just because the going's a little bit easier than it was sort of back in Shropshire. Yeah. Also, I changed the chain today. I popped into a branch of Halfords and grabbed a new chain, and it hasn't skipped at all, so I think it'll be fairly safe in throwing the old one away now. So I think I've caught that in time, and the drivetrain perhaps wasn't as mangled as I initially thought, but it's probably a wise choice to make. Now I'm going to go and see if I can buy some food, because my finances are looking pitifully low, and cook it in the members' kitchen here at the youth hostel. And from then on, I think I'm going to try and fix this tube, see if I can get some more pressure in it. Maybe if I can find a bike shop in Kendal, then I can get something with an actual track pump to put some air in. But I think this tube has pretty much had it for certain, and yeah, we'll have to see how it goes really. Should be okay. I think the main problem is with the valve stem ripping off, that the valve hole is designed for a Schrader valve rather than the smaller Presta type valves, so I think it could be moving about a bit, and that could be what's wearing it, but that's just speculation. However, I'll leave it at that and see what I can do.